Welcome to Women's Health Awareness Sessions. Okay, today we are talking about hormones. What is hormones? Hormones is nothing but the chemical messenger that produces from the molecules of our body. Okay. Please don't take it serious. I'm not taking this class as a core biology class. Okay, like I'm just introducing few concepts which you really wanted to know. See, awareness is the strength, isn't it? So that is why I usually put some scientific words just to make you like more aware of the matter what we are talking. Okay, so endocrine glands are the glands which produce these hormones. Okay, so gut is the main endocrine gland. Now I just wanted to ask you, which is the second brain in our body? If you have guessed gut, you are absolutely right. Okay, gut health is very important because it is considered as the second brain. Usually there will be like a single way transportation from the nerves, like every neural transmitters goes in one way to the brain, but whereas for the gut it goes in a reverse order also. From gut to brain also it goes, and from brain to gut also it comes. So we have nervous systems helping the gut brain relationship, and also the hormones. Okay, hormones is very much impacted with the um yeah, like mental issues also. So whenever you find some gastrointestinal persons, like the people who are affected with IBS or cirrhosis or um, no, like usually gastrointestinal diseases, they also have something like anxiety and stress and pressure, anything like that. They are very much susceptible to mental problems also. Okay, so like if at all I have to say you one common example regarding the gut and brain relationship, you feel very much, you when you stressed up, like you have to appear to some exams or you have to face some interviews, you feel like butterflies flying in your stomach. Why does it happen? Because the gut and brain are so much interrelated. Now you get to know like why you eat so much when you're happy or you're sad, and why eating habits is so much dependent on the emotion what we have. Correct, right? Because there is a great connection between gut and our brains. So something like gut microbiome, it regulates our estrogen hormones also. So when you have a very poor gut health, what happens? Your estrogen will not be regulated properly. Hence, the problem will be occurring like PCOS, PCOD, um, endometriosis, breast cancer, etc. All are because of the improper gut health. Okay, so when you are having your um, very good gut health, you will have a great hormonal um, balance also. So this is very much interrelated because the hormones, gut itself produces so much of hormones, and it is regulated also. A few of the hormones are regulated from the gut microbiome also. Okay, so metabolism is also regulated with the thyroid hormone. So hence all the hormones, like gut functions. What is the main gut function? It is so much related with the food, isn't it? The ingestion, digestion, elimination. Okay, like assimilation and elimination of food is the main business of gut. So gut is so much related with food, and gut is so much related with hormones. Okay, hormones is so much related with our health. Hence when you go with the right food, like you will have a right gut health and you will have a right hormonal balance also. So this connection I wanted you to know. That's why I have said you so much of biological classes. So but now if you could understand that gut is so much related with the food, and when you have a proper gut health you will have a proper hormonal balance. Now it's the time to know which is the right food, right? Like eating right food makes your gut stronger, healthier. Okay, stronger gut doesn't make only your physical health, no, it doesn't only better your physical health, even your mental health, even your emotional health. Everything is interrelated and interconnected. Okay, so when you eat right food, what happens? When you eat right food, the gut health becomes very much better, because the whole program, whole process, whole business of gut is with the like ingestion, digestion, assimilation and elimination of food. So to make our gut health, you have to go with the proper food. So how do you have, like, so what is mean by right food? This is what I have to explain in this class. Like, what is right food? Right food is, whatever is good, whatever comes from the plant, whatever we grow, whatever we see, so without putting chemicals and all, those are all the good food. We, in as a general idea, we know what is a good food. But what I wanted to say you is, you have to eat regularly one serving of fruits. Okay, like you have to eat regularly one serving of vegetables which has multiple colors in it, and especially green leaves, and especially leaves and roots. You have to concentrate more. That is very much good for women health. Okay, so after this, I just wanted you to take one prebiotic every day. See that one half serving of prebiotic is given to your body, because like gut microbiome regulates estrogen, and estrogen is the cause. Proper regulation of estrogen may keep all these problems like PCOS, PCOD, PMS, and endometriosis, all these problems at bay. Okay, so this is how the food is related. And I wanted you to go with the good fat also, because hormones main like a raw material is like protein, fat, and some vitamin E, K and all. So good fat is really essential for women, so for harmonizing them, for balancing the hormones. Okay, like having fiber rich food. Why do you need fiber rich food? Because the gut system has to be cleansed then and there itself, right? Like when you take some toxins, it shouldn't be stored in your gut system, it has to be flushed away easily. So in order to have your proper gut, you need fiber rich food. Okay, like you should not eat processed or something packaged food and all. You have to avoid such foods. You have to avoid maida, because that affects that makes the microbiome die. Okay, like that kills the microbiome, maida and all. So you have to avoid with maida, sugar, and mcgs, etc. All such things has to be um, eliminated. Like you have to have a healthy platter. Every plate, every meal should contain a certain amount of protein, certain amount of carbohydrate, certain amount of fat, certain amount of vitamins, certain amount of fiber. So everything has to be covered in one platter. So when you think like you are going to eat such a platter, what happens? Definitely you are in the right path, right? Because so many things, you are what you eat. That is what we say, like you become what you eat. Correct. So if you go on eating junk food, I have so many clients of mine with a very end of the teens or early 20s or something like that. They always say that they have some gastrointestinal problems, like gastric, always acidity, gastric, hormonal balance, imbalance. This is what I see. PCOS, PCOD for young girls. Why do they have those things? Like just a budding one. You check with all their food. When I check with all their food patterns, I'll come to know they'll eat just Maggie or something, like wheat, like bread, one slice or something which is very easy to make. They'll eat and they'll go, because they're completely concentrated on their careers. That is good, but concentration of careers, I don't, so much of stress will be put on them, no? In order to bear that stress, even their body is not prepared with the right food, then what happens? Definitely it happens, no? PCOD and PCOS is very common. It should have happened for their lifestyles. So I always insist you to have a proper lifestyle. What is, if what I usually say to my clients, like if one person, if one female in the family gets to know like what is the right way of living. And when she leaves and shows the whole family, this is how we have to have a lifestyle, like this is the healthiest lifestyle, what does the other people in the family do? Like when you cut vegetables and eat raw vegetables every meal, what does others do? They would also expect it, right? If you give them also, won't they eat it? If you make some salads, like won't they feel good to have it? Okay, sometimes convenience is not the only mantra. We have to work for our health in a different way, like going only with the so many people will say like my clients themselves say, ma'am, I have got PCOS, I have got PCOD. Okay, I'll go with some hormonal support, from um, allopathy or something. I'll go with some hormonal support so that the issue will be gone. No, like why I have to put so much effort on my health. So on that time, like that time it will definitely go. So what happens when you take a painkiller? That time the pain goes. What happens later? It may occur again, right? So the PCOD, PCOS problems are also like that. When you take up the treatment, of course it will come to an end, but what happens later? It will definitely come again, right? You have to start correcting right from your root. Okay, so there is never late for this process, there is never late. You can always correct your system, you can always correct your lifestyles, and you can always become better you with making your lifestyles better. Okay, happy learning. Bye. Thank you.